So activity 2 is really the most important part of what I'd like us to do. It's the meat of the week's goals, which is to create an existing topography. Topography means what is the surface like? So we're going to create an existing ground surface in Revit, and then we'll create a simple existing building pad. And we're going to do it based on what we see in the file. So let's start off. First, we're going to create an existing topo surface. So I'll go to a plan view, massing and sites, and select a new topo surface. So let's see how that works. Here I am in site plan existing. Okay, and I'm going to make one that's existing. Use me. And so then I can go to this thing, massing and site, and I can make what's called a topo surface. Topology is the study of a surface. So the first thing I need to know is an elevation. So here I see there's an elevation of 0. And notice it brings me into this new ribbon. This whole new ribbon pops up when I click that topography thing. So I've got an elevation of 0, and I'm going to go over here and think it gets right on it. And I'm going to left click. So I'm on place points. My next one says it's an elevation of 6. So I'll place one right there. And then I've got another one at 5 and 5 and 4. So I have to set the elevation up in this little bar here before I go click. Then when I click, that'll be at 5 feet. This one will be at 5 feet. And this one will be at 4. And don't worry about this little thing here. That says that that's the origin point for the project. Okay, and then this is at 6.5, and here's what we have to do. We have to put 6.5 all the way around it. Click, click, because that's been graded for my floor, and that's called a building pad. And I just like to really get locked in all around it. So this whole area in all of these is at 6.5, and then Revit adjusts. It kind of like grades it out for you. So that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and click the green check mark. You have to do that. If you go try to do this other stuff while that green check mark is still there in your edit, it won't let you do it. So there we go. Now these lines are called Topo Lines. And that's a place where the elevation is all the same. If you were to walk along that line, you would be at the same elevation. And if you walked along this line, you'd be at the same elevation. But if you walk across the lines, you're either going up or down. And I happen to know this is down. So as I walk across these lines, I'm getting lower and lower and lower on the property. So that's how you create a topo surface.